It wouldn't be Mike Odyssey stream if I don't start out muted, right? If I don't just talk a lot and say a whole bunch of other stuff, and all of a sudden I come back over here and it's all muted, right? And then all of a sudden, yeah, it would not be a live stream of my caliber of my theme and branding if I don't start out muted, you know. So yeah, that's the thing. Do you guys hear me now? Ah, okay, I see. So it would not be Mike Odyssey live stream if, well, I don't start out muted or have some technical difficulties, because it would not be of branding to Mike Odyssey if I am not muted, right? It is what it is, right? What is this? What is that? Music? Okay. Welcome everybody to the live stream. I hope you guys are doing well today. It is hype season. By the way, if you have not noticed, this is a brand new set here. Okay, it's one of the sets. I'll be changing it around once in a while, but I'm using more of the office of the room. The studio is created so that at any angle that I shoot a video, well, there's always something to look at, right? Something good to look at, and so I've shot my videos from that corner over there, which which is basically what you guys are used to looking at, right? This thing, but in the far back. The TV also is always in the background, kind of on the side. So I thought maybe, you know what? Let's bring it closer. Let's bring it closer to you guys so that you guys can see the TV right here, right? I can also control the TV with my phone here. I can just kind of, do that. See? And then kind of do that and put like a thing there. And also, the collection here in the back, right? We got the Nintendo sign. We got my Super Nintendo World bands here. I have all of them except for the Donkey Kong one, which I'm going to get next month in May. And then up here, we got amiibos, all my Zelda stuff here, my Zelda collection, all right there. This is all Zelda. If I move to the side, there is my Game Boy. On top, there's something else there. There's a wheel. There's a Mario right here. There's a Pokemon Happy Meal box. I got the Super Mario Happy Meal box too. And so we are in business. Yeah, we're in business, guys. It's happening. Do you guys want to hear something special? Because I actually played it, but it was muted. So I'm pretty sure you guys did not hear it. It's something very special that I created for you guys. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and here. All right, you ready? Check it out. You guys hear that? It's the Mario Kart theme. It's the Mario Kart World theme. Yeah, this is the official Mario Kart World theme in a lo-fi kind of thing. Feels kind of jazzy, right? More like jazzy than lo-fi stuff. So yeah, so more lo-fi. It's kind of it should be lo-fi. But yeah, it's a chill music. Yeah. But it's the theme. It's the theme from Super Mario Kart. Well, I mean, not Super Mario Kart World, but in lo-fi, right? And in a chill, relaxed kind of thing here. And so I'm thinking of creating an entire list of lo-fi music inspired by Nintendo themes. for the members. And so this is the first one. All right. So yeah, this is just one of them. I have a couple of them that I'm working on right now. And so hopefully you guys like them, right? Pokemon, yeah, Pokemon 2. Yeah, Pokemon. Whenever we get the theme song for the new Pokemon game, I can make one in that theme as well. Kirby, yeah, Kirby. And a whole bunch of other stuff. So welcome to the Nintendo Switch 2 hype stream Q&A. We're going to be talking about how many days are left for the Nintendo Switch 2 to come out. We're going to talk about pre-orders. We're going to talk about questions to Q&A, right? If you guys want to ask questions on any other questions about the Nintendo Switch 2 experience, right? If you have not seen the review of the Mario Kart World today, it went up today. Tomorrow, I'm releasing another review for another game. So let me know. I have Donkey Kong, Street Fighter, Hogwarts Legacy, Civilization 7, and X Drive Drift or Drag X Drive, and Yakuza. So I have 6 videos that I'm working on to give you guys the first impressions on those games. In the full experience video, I just briefly touch upon those games, right? But I wanted to create a bigger review video, and of course, those bigger review videos are always going to have more content, like more gameplay video that I didn't show in the full one. So that Cyberpunk 2077 also, yeah, I played that at the experience, and I also have a review coming for that game as well. So I think I played a total of 9 games, and none of the games that I played are available today on Nintendo Switch. That was the whole. I did that purposely. I wanted to make sure that I did not play any of the games that are currently on Switch, because what I want to do, I'm going to talk about a game that's already been out, right? Oh yeah, this Kirby in the Forgotten Land has become more forgotten than before. He forgot something now. I think he forgot something before because the land was forgotten, and I guess it's now more forgotten than it was before. And so that's my review. The Kirby in the Forgotten Land is now more forgotten than it's ever been, and it's there, you know. Right? Or Tears of the Kingdom. In this review of Tears of the Kingdom for Switch 2, Link is at it again. He's been sleeping, and he finally woke up, but this time he woke up in 4K resolution. Wow. Link woke up in 4K resolution. Now you can see the grass as he walks and runs, and he takes his sweet time to rescue poor Zelda. And now he's taking his sweet time in 4K. And so it's an extra level of immersion and creativity and exploration, because before he climbed the mountain in 1080p, now he's climbing it in 4K. Yeah. So yeah, I'm not gonna if I go to a place to play games, I'm gonna make sure that they're games that I haven't played before, right? They're brand new titles on Nintendo Switch 2, and they're exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so that I can present you guys the new stuff, like current stuff, right? I'm telling you. So expand. So anything, the only thing I know, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do a Q&A. Let me go ahead and do get some questions in. I'm gonna grab 15 questions. So let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a few questions. Go ahead and And because I'm noticing a lot of questions in the chat, so I want to make sure I'll do a Q&A now, and then you guys and answer the questions you have. So just go ahead, write the questions in the chat. I'll highlight them. Once I have 15 questions, I'll go ahead and answer them one by one. Okay? Because I know you guys have questions on the Switch 2 and stuff from Switch 2. And so I'm here to answer them. I'm here for you. I have so far, I got 3 questions. Once I get the 15 questions or even 10 questions, I'll go ahead and start answering questions for you guys. All right. Okay, let's see here. All right, I got 5 questions. Okay, got 6 questions. All right, once I get to 15 questions, I'm gonna go ahead and start answering them. Let me go ahead and while you guys ask questions, I'm gonna go ahead and share the live stream on let's see here. Do me a favor, guys, if you can. If you have not done so yet, go ahead and like the stream, and share it to your favorite social media. That way we can go ahead and expand our audience and to talk about Switch 2 and just have fun on our stream. So I really appreciate it. If you have not done so, yeah, hit that like button, smack it, just kick it, punch it, and elbow it. And then of course share the live stream on your social media with hashtag Switch2 with Mike Odyssey. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and share something. Not only that, but we're also gonna watch some footage from the Nintendo Switch 2 experience gameplay. I have not shown all of the gameplay. I played over 20 minutes, actually, over 45 minutes with Mario Kart. So I'm gonna go ahead and play a lot of the gameplay, and so you guys can watch my full gameplay video for Mario Kart. I released the review today, right? Today we'll show up all of the gameplay from all my gameplay from Mario Kart. Okay, both everything I did in Mario Kart. Well, we'll release it and we'll watch it together, and then I can pause it wherever you guys want to pause it. If you have any questions on there, how did this feel? Where are you now? What is this? What happened there? All that stuff. We'll go over that here, and then once I release the next review stuff, we'll go over. Be quiet, Dad. Once I release the next review for the next game, we'll do the same thing with that game as well. I'll show the gameplay. I'll show the gameplay, and we'll go over it, and so on and so forth. So yeah, that way we can go ahead and go over a lot of the games that we went through and on the Nintendo Switch 2. For some reason, right. Hold on, see here. Yep, I got that. Let me go ahead and do this. Okay. All right, that's good. All right. Let's go back over here. Okay. All right, let's get the sun will come out tomorrow, so you better hang on till tomorrow. Do you think the Switch 2 will sell out? Can't do. Yep. I also recorded my Hogwarts Legacy. I also recorded my Hogwarts Legacy. I'm like I want to answer all these questions already. I'm not gonna answer them while I'm hiding them. Posted the link. Okay. I think I have. Oh, I 2 more questions. I got space for 2 more questions. 2 more questions. Let me make sure I didn't. What's up, Joey? What's up? Welcome to the live stream. Let's get some lo-fi. Mario Kart lo-fi. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. And Blue Moon, if you have another question, then go ahead and ask it. I think that question was asked by Luis Lorenzo. I've already started. So if you have another question you want to add, then go ahead and add it. There's already a question about the screen, the glass of the system. And I already started so that I can answer it. So if you have any other questions you want to ask, then I go ahead and start. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Is it Pitaco Davis? Appreciate it, man. Do. All right, we got one more question to go, and then we can start the Q and A. Do. Yeah, go ahead, Anime. Go ahead, Anime. You've arrived just in time to ask pick the final spot of the questions. What's up, Boo Mini? We are about to start our first Q&A session here. We got 14 questions in line right now, and then we're gonna go ahead and then go over the other questions. Now, if you want to speed up your answer, also you can also super chat any amount, and I'll just go ahead and answer your question right away. Okay, like super chats always they can skip the line. All right, let's see here. Boo Mini with the gifted. Wow, Boo Mini. You really are spoiling your favorite content creators, aren't you? You are spoiling it, and I thank you so much for your support. You are amazing, and I appreciate you. And also, we got here a new Academy member, I'm not moderator, but a new Academy member. It's Wolfie Gamer GT plus A equals 4. I just became a sponsor. Hello, welcome, and thank you again, Boo Mini, for that. I appreciate you. All right, let's see here. Did Anime, did you post a question? Let's see here. Did Anime post a question? And Rabbi and two. Good question. That's a good question. That's a good question, Jamar. Great question. And okay. Okay. The question. A minute. Okay, let's see here. Okay. All right. What's that question in there? Okay. All right. Oh my God. I got 20 questions. You know what? Let me highlight these. Let me highlight these. Okay. All right. I think all right. I got 24 questions. So let me go ahead and all right. So for now, let's put a pause on the questions while I answer these 24 questions, and then we'll go over your question. Now, if you want to get ahead of the line, you can always submit your question with the super chat, and that will just come up. It'll be on top of the list. Okay. So let's go ahead and go over the questions. I have 24 questions here, and let's start with Kart Gun says, have you updated the firmware to 20.0.0? Is this on Nintendo Switch? Because I have if it's on Switch, then it's automatic. So my Switch. I just finished playing Metroid Prime Remaster just now, so I if it's probably updated already. But yeah, if you haven't, it's always good to have your Switch on the latest firmware. Okay, next is that with the new update for the Switch, can you cloud save Pokemon now? There has been no information on cloud saving, internally. When it comes to are you talking about the new update for the 20? The update for Nintendo Switch? So are you talking about the 20, the latest update for Nintendo Switch, the 20.0.0? And the answer is no. There is no update on that when it comes to cloud saving on your Nintendo Switch. So yeah, that's sadly there's no cloud saving, only system saving for some reason. That sucks because I lost my entire gameplay when I lost my OLED in Boston. It had my Scarlet and Violet on there. And so I wish they would have had cloud saving man. But yeah, no cloud saving yet. Do you know if video recording is expanded on Switch 2? Don't know because they didn't let us try that feature. I'm sure it does. It's still the capture button is still on the controller, but they didn't allow us to try that feature. There are also no social media features that I know of on Nintendo Switch 2, and so yeah, I expect to still have a capture for images and video. I don't know the length, but we'll find out soon enough. Thank you for your question. Let's see here. A question I haven't heard answered yet is the screen glass. The screen for the Nintendo Switch 2 is vibrant, it's glossy. In my opinion, it feels like glass. I don't know whether it's glass or fiberglass or not, but in my opinion, I feel like it is glass. Let's see here. So okay. Yeah, so it is a combination of glass. Let's see here. 1 second. It does feel like glass to me because it's first thing, it's super vibrant, super bright. It doesn't feel as plasticky as the Nintendo Switch screen. It feels more solid. So if it's plastic, then it has to be a very different type of plastic. Other than that, I think it has to be glass. Let's see here. Okay, it's a built-in LCD screen. It's capable of Full HD. Okay. So, double the pixels. Maximum rate. VRR, variable refresh rate, helps games move smoothly. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's there's no information. There's no official information on whether the it's a glass or it's plastic, but how it feels like glass. Let's see here. Can my Switch 2 have an orange menu? I hope we can, man. Right now, out of the box, it only comes with the white menu, the light menu, and the dark mode. Only light menu and dark mode. It doesn't have any other menu, and I don't know whether we will get any other menu also. So I know there's a lot of rumors out there, but um, I have it on first hand, meaning I'd asked directly. I spoke to a developer directly who has, um, worked with, has kind of navigated the UI and everything. And there is no right now um, themes or music. So just basically what we have on Switch is what we're gonna get on Nintendo Switch 2, and it's been given like a little facelift, right? The fonts, the shapes, some sounds, everything has been updated to kind of feel more on that more new and kind of kind of fun and fresh. But other than that, there is no major change to the UI of the system or the eShop other than performance, right? If you look at the Nintendo Switch, let me go ahead and share my screen here because a friend from the channel, Palm Tree, they shared on X because there's rumors. There will always be rumors, right? And sometimes I think that these rumors are around there because people just like to continue the conversation even if they never come to pass. And think about all these rumors that never made the light of day, that never happened, right? And um rumors are always gonna pop up, especially if people trying to jump on trains early that don't really exist, you know. And so let me go ahead and share my screen here to show you the UI for the Nintendo Switch. Although you've probably seen it online, but just to give you guys an idea and a visual while I describe it, because everything is better with visuals, right? Everything, life is better with visuals. Okay, so Palm Tree, they try to make he tried to make some themes here, depending. But right now, the only theme, okay, this is like a Mario Kart theme, right? And so let me see here. Can you guys wait a minute? What am I doing? That is not the one I want to share. Okay, let's remove this one. We're gonna go with that pretty soon. But right here, right there, you guys can see that, right? That is the. I'm reading one of the questions. It's hilarious. So this is basically the layout of the theme for Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, that is the layout. He took this layout out of the layout that we saw that has been already out, and so he created themes for the Nintendo Switch. This part down here is not. It's just white, right? The layout for the Switch is, of course, we got the icons here. We have all of the kind of like the navigation here, right? The C button, we have the news one, we have the store, we have the pictures. This right here, I don't know what it is yet. We have the Joy-Cons and pairing controllers. We also have the settings and of course the power button. And on top, we have the profile picture, right? And so the UI stays the same. Like that's the same UI we have now on Nintendo Switch. It's been given a facelift, right? Been giving like little nice icons with colorful stuff and everything. This is not it, by the way, guys. This is just a mock-up. But when it comes to the UI itself, the actually let me show you. I think I have it on my profile here. The exact same one. Let's okay, let's see here. Okay, come on. Let me load something. Come on. Okay, I'll probably just have to. Wow. Okay. X. is not loading well. Take your time. Take your sweet time. It's not like I'm not growing any older right now. It's like it's time is standing still. I'm not aging a bit. Okay, so here it is. So this is the UI for the Nintendo Switch 2. This here is exactly the UI for the Nintendo Switch 2, right? It's very basic. It has the icons. It's cleaner. It's sleeker than the Nintendo Switch 2. One, right? The rounded corners on everything here. Round icons. We have the round thingy here. We have the all the, of course, the apps, the battery, the time, the Wi-Fi little thingy there. We also have the options. We press plus and the OK button here. So we play. Of course, this is when you press plus, you go into the options for the app, for updating, for all that stuff, for downloading your data cloud from the cloud. And so this is the UI that we have. We have that one, and then we have the dark mode of this same exact one, where it's darker here. It's like a gray, like a lighter gray here, and then we have the selections on here. So those are the only two themes that the Nintendo Switch 2 has and will have at when you open the box, right? So yeah, that's the I hope that answers your question. But I don't know whether we're getting new themes. I hope we do, because I would love it, right? But so far there are no confirmed themes from Nintendo coming. And if you ask me, knowing how it went with Nintendo Switch, with Nintendo Switch, a less powerful console. Now this console has 256 gigabytes of storage, and games are taking a lot more space. It needs a lot of the computing power. I know a theme, a picture, a background doesn't take that much, but depends on what Nintendo's gonna do, you know. But I don't see it happening. All right, let's get the other question in. Okay, what's your thoughts on Metroid Prime 4 possibly being multiplayer like Prime Hunters? So I hoped that it could have been multiplayer, right? But I played the demo. It looked and played incredibly. I mean, it was one of the most fun first-person shooter games I played ever. Okay, if you look at it like that, right? There was no mention of the multiplayer, not even in the menu, right? Because we saw the menu for Metroid Prime. We had to go through the home screen. We went through the menu, and right there was no multiplayer selection. And so we just went into the game, into the demo. Some of it they show online, and some of it they don't. We went further ahead. We fought a boss, and so I hope that we have multiplayer, but we didn't see multiplayer at the event. There was no multiplayer at the event, and there was no sign on the UI at the beginning of the home screen that the game had multiplayer. I hope they do, because I think if we add multiplayer to Metroid, it's gonna make a game that's replayable. You're gonna go back into it just for the multiplayer maps, which will be awesome, and it'll build a really big, strong community. I think that's what Metroid needs, like a modern first-person shooter multiplayer addition to the campaign part, you know. And I think that will make Metroid Prime 4 go further. Nintendo has not been promoting that game like they should, right? They've been pushing Mario Kart and Donkey Kong more than Metroid Prime 4. And so even when we went to the experience, can I tell you something, guys? Can I tell you between us, okay? Let me tell you something here. I gotta be honest with you. Even when at the experience of the Nintendo Switch 2 experience, Metroid Prime 4 wasn't even mentioned. We went to the experience, right? And it's in stages, like you saw in the video. It's in stages, and when you go to stage one, you have to play Mario Kart World. You have to. It's part of the event. They give you about 20 to 30 minutes there. I think close to 40 minutes. It's a 2 hour 30 minutes, 2 hours, a little more experience, right? The entire experience is like 2 hours. So you get to play Mario Kart for about maybe 40 minutes out of that. Mario Kart World out of 40 minutes out of that. Then you go into the next area and they tell you, hey, here's a Donkey Kong Bonanza. Would you like to play Donkey Kong Bonanza? They're right here. If you don't want to play Donkey Kong Bonanza, then you can head out to the event, and then there's a whole bunch of other games you can try. That's it. You have to look for Metroid. Metroid is in some corner over there. You have to look for Metroid. You have to look for it. No, there's no, hey, go try Metroid. Try the mouse feature, right? And so I think Nintendo needs to push, like, I'm not throwing shit at the event. The event was fantastic, phenomenal. It was one of the best experiences of my life, right? I loved it, truly loved it. But when it comes to Metroid specifically, there wasn't a lot of mention. When you get a badge, the badge that you get here, to go with your credentials, you had to play at least 6 games to win this backpack, the backpack that I got, right? You had to win 6 games or play at least 6 games, right? You couldn't play. I think Mario Kart and Donkey Kong weren't part of it. It had to be 5 or 6 other games, right? Metroid Prime was one of those games that you could play to fill in the batch thing. You didn't have to play it. If you didn't want to play it, you could leave the place without playing Metroid Prime 4, right? And so I chose to, right? And then when I went to play Metroid Prime 4, they marked my batch. They marked my batch with the games that I played. So I think they need to give Metroid Prime, unless this game is just like every other Metroid game. Of course, when I mean every other Metroid game, I mean like the same mechanics, same kind of story, same kind of I know they have he has the Samus, she has a ultra hand ultra hand now, but when it comes to the world, when it comes to if it's mazy again and unlocking and scanning and see because I'm playing Metroid Prime Remaster right now, and there's a lot of that, a lot of unlocking doors, a lot of scanning, a lot of finding here, trying to unlock here, and finding, instead of being if it's more of that, I don't think they're gonna push it that much, right? Although it's one of the most beautiful games on Switch 2 you get to play. It's so immersive. It like the sound, surround sound on that game is incredible. How did we get to this question? I thought we were talking about Metroid. Did I but yeah, Metroid Prime 4 needs to be promoted a little more, and it wasn't even part of the main event part. Like, it was more part of there's a whole bunch of games there, go out and have fun and play, which hello, telling a gamer to have fun and play with a whole bunch of games, bring it, so that was it. Okay, hello, let's see here. Guys, if you have questions, hold on to them for right now. If you have questions, hold on to them right now until I finish. I got 18 more questions to go, and then I'll do another round of questions. If you want to bring your questions to the front of the line, you can always super chat any amount, and I can go ahead and read your question. Right now we got a question from Warren Perkins. Hello, all. Did you experience any Joy-Con drift? Nope. The Joy-Cons are bigger. The joysticks are bigger. They feel more durable. Nintendo is using their own version of some type of magnetic something there. But yeah, and Joy-Con drift is something that happens over time, So there's only one way to find out, right? We have to take the Switch home, the Switch 2 home, play with it a lot, and see if it happens, right? But in the short time that we were there, it was impossible for us to know whether there was any drift or not. So we'll find out later on. But that's a good question. Thank you so much for that question. We got here. Let me add some background music. Okay, all righty. Let's go. All right, so question from Raf. Do you think there will be a range of software games still priced at $60? Yeah, I do. I think that Nintendo will. I think the games will go down even as low as $40 for some games, right? I think Nintendo will give us a variety of prices depending on what type of game it is, how big the game is, how much goes into the game development wise, how much money it costs to make, and how big the franchise is. At right now, Mario, the brand new Mario, the next big giant 3D Mario, I don't see it for less than $80. If they are making Mario Kart World $80, I don't see the next big Mario for more than $80. But there are games that are smaller, like Princess Peach Showtime, the other Mario, like Paper Mario's, and things like that, like lower, not lower games, but spin-offs. Although this is a spin-off, there will be tiers from 49, 59, 69, 79, and 79 was 80. Yeah, 79. But I think there will be tiers in total, and I think there will still be pricing at $60, especially with third-party developers. Mike, if I do not pre-order Switch 2, I can still buy it at Best Buy June 5th at 12 a.m. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, if you get to launch, if you get there early, get there early, Gina. Get there early, and I hope you do get it. But keep an eye on pre-orders. Because there is a lot of good happening right now when it comes to Walmart, when it comes to Best Buy, when it comes to Target and GameStop. They are canceling a lot of bot orders, which is cool, and they're opening up pre-orders. So make sure that you follow on X. If you go on X, you follow those profiles that they constantly focus on restocks, right? Jake Randall is pre-orders, but he's always sharing also restocks. So if you want to follow Jake Randall, Lbot is another one that you can share or follow for restocks. But and always be checking, right? Go to their website, make sure you're signed up for their list, because when you sign up for their list or the waiting list or whatever, then that they'll notify you if you get there in time that you can pre-order. Also check around with a couple of GameStop around you. So if you have, let's say, okay, this GameStop is maybe 10 minutes away, this GameStop is 30, this GameStop is 40 minutes away, and if you can travel up to maybe like an hour GameStop away, then I would contact those GameStops, because till this day there are GameStops that still have pre-orders left. So I would check with your surrounding GameStops. I will always check Walmart.com for restocks and stuff like that, and of course follow those people on X, right? And so you guys know what I always suggest, that when you are pre-ordering, forget about the accessories, forget about everything else, concentrate on the system, right? Put the system in your cart, pre-order, and that's it. Once that has been pre-ordered, you get your email confirmation, then you can worry about the accessories, games, and all that stuff you want to buy. When you are pre-ordering, just go for the Nintendo Switch, the bundle, or whichever you want to get, but always concentrate on the console, okay? Because what would happen is that when let's say you add the console to your cart and you're looking for accessories, well, the console's in your cart, you only have a period of so much time to check out, right? So your time is dwindling down. Now, if you add something to your cart that all of a sudden becomes out of stock, it won't let you check out. Say, hey, one of your items is out of stock. That's more time you're wasting, right? And then you have to go back in, figure it out, take it out, and try. By the time you end up, you have lost your pre-order. So make sure that when you are pre-ordering, and I'm sure there will be more pre-orders opening, that you quickly get that console in your cart and pre-order. Then after that, worry about everything else. So hopefully those tips can help you. And I know they helped a lot of people on the channel pre-order on that night. It was a good night. All right, let's see here. Do you enjoy matcha latte? Matcha latte. Let me look it up because coffee wise, you can ask my wife. I have no clue. I'm not a coffee person. Oh, I see. I'm a coffee person. Black coffee, regular coffee. But when it comes to like the names, a latte, espresso, mocha, double top, grande, chiquito, and all that stuff, I have no clue what that means. I just like coffee. Matcha latte. Let me look it up. What is matcha latte? Matcha latte boba. Okay. A matcha latte is a tea-based drink made from finely ground green tea powder, matcha, and milk, and often with a sweetener. It is similar to a regular latte in preparation, where the matcha is mixed with water or milk to create a paste, which is then combined with steamed milk. The result is a frothy, creamy, and vibrant green tea beverage, often enjoyed hot or iced. Here's more information. Please visit www.matchalatte.com/ this email does not exist. Yeah, this is the first time I hear about that. Like, this is the very first time I hear about anything called matcha or latte. Well, latte, yeah, but matcha, no, I don't know what that is. But I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like matcha. Okay, matcha. All right. Do you think Switch 2 will sell out on release date? Yes, yes, yes. Switch 2 is sold out right now. Switch on release date is gonna go away. It's gonna be gone. Yeah, it's gonna go away. I'm happy that we are. You guys are ignoring all the scalpers. They're going desperate. Okay, they're desperate. The scalpers are losing money. They're gonna have to lower their prices so that they don't lose money. And then when they lower the price to a point where, okay, this is the same system, a little bit below the market price, then that's when you snatch them. That's when you snatch them. That's when you get them. But yeah, say no to scalpers. Yeah, it'll probably sell out on release day. Right now, there's 6 million. Right now, this is the biggest launch in console history of any console. Nintendo Switch 2 just broke all those records. Can you put Hardwood Legacy on the TV when it coming out? So is this a game about installing floors? Hardwood's Legacy. Is this the game about installing floors? Hey Lottie, hello. So is this the game about installing floors? Hardwoods. Oh, okay. Wow. Hogwarts Legacy. Okay. It was probably spell check. It was probably spell check. I'm like, I didn't know that Switch 2 had a game about installing floors. But yeah, it's Hogwarts Legacy. On TV when it's coming out. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Hey, you follow me on TikTok? Cool. My TikTok is not great. TikTok is not great. All right, I got a couple more questions to go. Let me go ahead and go over them. We have here, can you show gameplay of Hogwarts Legacy for Switch 2? Yeah, of course. I can show gameplay of Hogwarts Legacy for Switch 2. Let me go ahead and go here. This is Donkey Kong Bonanza. Street Fighter. There you go. I'll go ahead and have this play. I'll go ahead and have this playing while I talk here. So, all right. So Hogwarts Legacy is Hogwarts Legacy. Wait. What's going on here? A little circle. Little circle. The circle. The circle. Where's the circle one? Circle. 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 This one? Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. So Hogwarts Legacy, it's a brand new game. It's so I did some research, and Hogwarts Legacy for Nintendo Switch 2 is not the same one as Switch 1. Yeah, it is the same Hogwarts Legacy, but this Hogwarts Legacy, it's built from the ground up for Nintendo Switch. It's not the same game, right? It's very I don't know how to put this, but they're making you pay twice. If you have Hogwarts Legacy already on Switch, then that's just for Switch. There's no upgrade path for that. So at least for now, I hope they come up with something. But yeah, this Hogwarts Legacy is not the build for Nintendo Switch 2. Is a brand new build from the ground up. They've been working on this for a couple of years now, and so yeah, it looks and plays phenomenal, like AJ Styles. Let's go here. All right, let's go. Another question: did you get to play the? Come on. Did you get to play the Nintendo Switch 2 with Joy-Cons attached in the upside down configuration? No, just because the so when we got to the first stage was where all of the displays were, and at that point the system wasn't on. We could only hold the system, take out the Joy-Cons, and just experiment with that. That's when we started experimenting. That's when I started experimenting and kind of flipping the Switch, and then like, you know, and that's why I kind of, you know, got that there. But over in the at the play area, there was no opportunity to take out the Joy-Cons. They handed you the system, you played, right? And it was timed, so it's not like it was free time to kind of experiment. They handed you the system, you played, then they took the system and they handed you another controller. So I played with the Joy-Cons on the grip, I played with the Pro controller, and I played in handheld mode, and all three were timed, and they were there kind of making sure that everything flowed nicely. So, you know, there was no real time to experiment with that system, just basically gameplay. But I gotta tell you that all three modes are incredible. The only one that we didn't do was tabletop mode, but the handheld and docked, of course, and using the Joy-Cons with the grip, it's just light years better. It's light years better, you know. It's really, really good. The haptic feedback, the HD rumble, it's out of this world, man. I cannot wait for you guys to experience it. Let's see here. All right, Boomini. Oh my god, this is from before. Thank you, Boomini, again for the gifted. I appreciate you. All right, Chris, Cyber Style. Do you think out of the variable of the prices will go down? So the pricing we have now for video games and the system has not been impacted by the tariffs at all. And so the pricing was chosen by Nintendo before all the crazy stuff happened. So that was the price they were going for. Now with that, anything can happen. The Nintendo 3DS wasn't selling because it was too expensive, and Nintendo was forced to lower the price. Now, if right now we are in this hype, okay, there's the fever, there is the Nintendo Switch fever, and so at the beginning of it, of course, there's going to be this boost. People want to get the system, they want to get their hands on it first, and start playing it, and especially with backwards compatibility, there really is nothing holding people back, you know. And so this, we will have to find out. We'll have to see once this all dies down, if the games will sell, especially Mario Kart World, if it will continue to sell well at $80. But if it doesn't, then based on Nintendo's history, there could be a potential for a price drop for that. The system, there won't be any price drop for the Nintendo Switch system, just because Nintendo is not making a profit. They're not making a profit. Like right now on the Switch 2, Nintendo is not making a profit like they did for the Switch 1. Meaning they're selling it at cost, which is crazy. And so I'm guessing they're relying on software to make their money. And of course they have the theme parks, they have movies and everything. So, and of course also Nintendo has no debt. They have so much money. And so yeah, price drop, it's possible, not right now, but it's possible on games, not the system. I can't rule it out. Did you see the Rob bike on your playthrough, Mike? The Rob bike in Mario Kart? I didn't notice. If it's on Mario Kart. Let's see here. Are the controllers more comfortable or are the same? Oh my god, they're so much more comfortable, especially the Joy-Cons. The Pro controllers always been more comfortable. They just made it even more comfortable, right? But the Joy-Cons are so much more comfortable, right? When you're playing on handheld mode, night and day. Just because they're bigger, they're easier to hold. In the grip, of course, they're just so much more comfortable because it's bigger. The buttons are bigger, the joysticks are bigger, and so it just feels more premium. It feels more hefty and a lot more comfortable. So yeah, they are a lot more comfortable. Does the Switch 2 screen have a PWM or flickering? What's PWM or flickering? What is PWM? Let's see here. Okay, dimming works, still flashing. Okay, so that I don't know, just because I couldn't go into the system of the system. I couldn't go into the settings. All right, I know the screen was incredibly bright. It was super bright, super colorful. I mean, again, I prefer I prefer that screen over my OLED, the one that I played with. And so I don't know whether it has PWM. I know that has to do with the dimming or the flickering, but I didn't go into the settings. But the screen is incredibly bright, colorful. The screen is beautiful. Yeah, so it doesn't do justice like we're just watching it. All right, I wanted to ask you if you have open DMs on Discord and such, or if not really, like have a do not disturb nor normal people like me and such. I don't have a do not disturb on Discord. Anybody can DM me. So yeah, anybody can send me a DM on Discord. If you join our community, yeah, that's one of the ways to get a hold of me. So if you want to ask anything or yeah, so Discord, join our Discord, and then you can send me messages. You know, the community, the community on Discord knows that I respond to everyone. Emmanuel Thomas, how is 4K on the games? 4K is incredible. 4K is beautiful. 4K is just butter, especially at 120 frames per second with Metroid Prime. Actually, Metroid Prime was 1080p, and you can choose between you want to play on performance mode or you know, the enhanced, and so it just looks incredible. Looks beautiful, especially Hogwarts Legacy and the cinematics. They look phenomenal. So yeah, 4K is awesome. Hey friend, how are things? Things are great. Things are great. Thank you so much for watching. If that was for me, I don't know. Oh, that was a Pokemon. I highlighted a question mark, a question. And so this question is from Boomini to Pokemon Fan 33. Hey friend, how are things? And so it's up to you, Pokemon Fan 33, to answer that question. Justin, the 90s fan. Anyone here watching NBA playoffs? Yep, I'm watching NBA playoffs. I'm a little bit upset because the Lakers. Yeah, the Lakers. I can't believe they're 3-1 when they had the home court advantage, and I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore. I don't know. And my other team is the Magic. Magic are also losing. I don't know. So it's all a setup. Is the Switch 2 gonna have themes? Not that I know of right now. They only have two themes: the light mode and the dark mode. That's all I know when it comes to themes for the Nintendo Switch 2. Yes, it did. It does. The Switch 2. All right. Okay. So, yeah, that's Hogwarts Legacy there. That's Hogwarts Legacy. All right. Let me go ahead and highlight more questions. If you guys have more questions, you guys can go ahead and ask them right now. I'll go ahead and highlight them. 9:45. Yeah, it's kind of late for the stream. Normally, okay, so this is my plan. Let me go ahead and I think I'm done here. I don't know what's happening now. Okay, yeah, I'm playing Civilization here. Okay. All right, so let me go ahead and hide this here. So just to let you guys know, I'm gonna try to live stream on a daily basis, right? But it'll be earlier in the day. So hopefully, I'm looking at any time from 5 p.m. Eastern time to 7 p.m. Eastern time. That way we can have also our friends in the UK, although it'll be a little later for them too, like maybe 9. But yeah, my live streams, I'm gonna try to bring them closer to earlier time. And so the live streams will have live news and Q&A at the end. So we'll have live news and Q&A. Not only that, but sometimes we'll do some gameplay. You know, I got my setup already. Right now, you see, no. Have you guys noticed Elgato is not being mean to me today, or hasn't been being mean to me? I changed it. It's not Elgato anymore. So yeah. Let me go ahead and highlight some more questions here. I got some more questions that will highlight. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Thank you, Switch. Thank you, Switch to play. Appreciate it. Yeah, this is the YouTube studio. It's a studio right now. It's just a YouTube studio. I edit videos over there on the other side, and this is the YouTube studio. So, this is Odyssey Studios 2.0. I'm working on 3.0, which is gonna be crazy. So hopefully I get that soon. All right, let's see here. All right, let me go ahead and highlight some questions here. And did the Switch 2 eShop run better? I personally did not use the eShop, but I heard from developers that it does run better. So it does run. I heard from developers it does run better. And my assumption is that instead of having a browser like we had before, now it's an app that is part of the Nintendo Switch 2 OS operating system. So yeah, I've heard that it does run better. It does run better. All right, so with Nintendo Switch 2 transitioning to express cards, how fast was the loads of the games you play? Did it seem as fast as SSD? That is an amazing question. Okay, because yes, load speeds do have to have a lot to do with the type of storage that you have, right? And so inside the Nintendo Switch 2, there are M.2 drives, and so that's why you need Express, so that the difference between the M.2 and the Express cards are not that much. M.2 drives, of course, are much faster, and so the loading times were literally like less than 10 seconds in most scenarios. In Hogwarts Legacy, it just froze. It froze for me on that time. But let me see. Let's see if I can get a. Okay, let's see. So if you look at here. Okay. All right. So look at the time between. Let's get this. Fix that. Fix that. Bring over a little more. All right. So right here, after I fixed the bridge, she was telling me how now it goes from, I haven't played Hogwarts Legacy on Switch, and I didn't play just because I didn't like how it looked. But right here, there are scenes that require loading that just they go straight into them. Right? See, like this, right there, and look how fast it went into the other section. And she was telling me, yeah, this used to take longer before. It used to stay in black until it loaded a little bit because of the entire scene. But now you see how fast it went, and it just kind of dimmed down and just came back up. That's how fast it was there. So the loading times are so much faster. Same thing. Joycey played Tears of the Kingdom, and she also said that the loading times were really, really fast. She said that before you could read one of those tutorials or one of those suggestions went in the loading screen for Tears of the Kingdom, and you had time to read a couple of them. Now you have barely time to read one. That's how fast it loads there. What kind of memory cards can you buy with Samsung? Any Samsung work on Switch 2? It would have to be express cards. Okay, so it would have to be express cards. Like if you look at the Nintendo Switch 2 website, they'll have there the Samsung Express cards that work for Nintendo Switch 2. I think those cards only come in 256 and 512. But you have to make sure that the cards say Express cards. No other card will work on Nintendo Switch 2, just Express cards. So yeah, not just any Samsung. Even if it's Samsung, just make sure that you get Express cards. There are not that many out there right now. Like there are not that many companies making them because they're so new. Eventually a lot of companies will start making Express cards and they'll go down in price. Right now they're kind of pricey because it's just so new, right? It's a new tech that's being implemented into video games. Let's see here. Do you think we'll get Switch 2 Lite, and how long do you think we'll get the will it take, and do you think we'll going to get special edition Switch 2s? Both of them, yes. I do think we'll get a Switch 2 Lite, and I do think we'll get another special edition. Remember when they were talking about the Nintendo Switch leaks, and the person who mentioned that there were two versions of it. There was a one with the big giant number 9 on it, but now I'm guessing maybe it's not Mario Kart World, because Mario Kart World is not Mario Kart 9. I know for a fact they're going to be editions of the Nintendo Switch 2. The Switch Lite, I'll probably give it 2 years. For the Switch Lite, I'll give it 2 years, maybe less. Who knows? But I'll probably give it 2 years. I think every 2 years Nintendo will come up with in 2 years they'll come up with the Nintendo Switch 2 Lite, and 2 more years with the Nintendo Switch 2 OLED, and then 2 more years with the more powerful Nintendo Switch 2, even more powerful Nintendo Switch 2. And so that's how they're gonna expand and last for like 20 years. Hello, BD Little. What's up? Let me see here. All right, and it's epic. It's epic. Switch 2 games are you looking for? It's epic. It's epic. Switch 2 games are you looking forward to? Donkey Kong Bonanza, which is beautiful, amazing. Animal Crossing is one that I'm looking forward to the most, like a lot. Mario. So, okay. My biggest anticipated games, of course, is a brand new Mario, Animal Crossing. What else? Donkey Kong Bonanza is awesome. I can't wait to play it. Mario Kart World. I love Mario Kart World. I'm gonna be a bigger fan of Mario Kart World than I was of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And I'm gonna cover more Mario Kart World stuff on the channel than I did Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Mario Kart World is just a world of games, and there's a potential for more stuff to come on that system, on that game. So I'm gonna be covering that more. I love that game. But let's see what others. Final Fantasy Remake. I'm looking forward to that one. Elden Ring, Street Fighter. Man, there's so many games that we can now play on Switch 2, which is insane. Man, this is. I hope they do bring other games into. Right now developers are kind of testing the waters. Hopefully they jump in. But yeah, there's just so many games I'm looking forward to. Okay, let's see here. Apparently that New Horizons on the game chat feature. Yeah. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get an updated Animal Crossing New Horizon. I think we're gonna get a brand new one. The chat, the face chat thingy is gonna be a big feature with that game. It's gonna be awesome. I think Animal Crossing is gonna be a bigger game also. right? Animal Crossing Island. Yeah, I can come visit you guys island if you want. But yeah. Let's see here. If you could have them make any 3 games for Switch 2 and 3 games would what 3 games would you make or pick if it was up to you? I would I would make a VR Star Fox. The Star Fox? Firefox? Star Fox? Firefox? Firefox is the browser, right? And then Star Fox is the fox. Star Fox and Firefox. Or maybe Star Fox using the Firefox browser. Yeah, Star Fox will be 1, hopefully in VR. F-Zero. F-Zero and 4K resolution with hyper realistic graphics will be incredible. Let's see what else. Punch Out will be fantastic. What else? I think those are the games that I would love to for them to make or bring back. Ooh, Kung Fu from the NES. So that was one of my favorite games on NES. Kung Fu. What's up? Can't wait to Switch 2 as I pre-ordered it. That's awesome. With Best Buy, that's awesome. Should I buy Switch 2 Pro controller to go along with the fun, or should I save money because it's $85? If you want to save money, go ahead and save money because the Pro controller for Switch 1 is compatible with Switch 2. You can always save $40 now, $40 later and get it. Yeah, it's up to you. It's up to you. Ultimately, you want to have it just for the best experience with the best Pro controller, but it's all up to you how you want to get there, right? If you want to use a Pro controller, there are other third-party developers, third-party accessory makers who are also making really good controllers. 8BitDo is working on a brand new Pro controller for Switch 2. They're a lot cheaper. Hyperkin is also another company that's making controllers for Switch 2. Once they're out, I'll let you know. But yeah, it's up to you whether you want to get it right away or you want to save. Right? Get and just worry about video games right now, and then get it later on. You know. Yeah, the Star Fox might work. Yeah, I agree. Your other question, Pokemon fan. Let me see. Let me go find it. Pokemon man. So the new modes were kind of made with the camera in mind, and all we've seen so far have been them playing with the camera and all that stuff. So whether it's required, I don't know, but like I saw them playing Mario Party with the camera at the experience, and they only use the camera, right? Like all those modes they're very camera focused, they're very heavy. Yeah, so they're very focused on that camera. Look at my little camera here. Talking about camera. This is the camera that I used to film the event. It comes out here. Becomes here, right here. So come out here. There. Little action camera. Let's see. Yeah, I can show Donkey Kong gameplay. This is Mario Kart Knockout. And then there you go. This is Donkey Kong gameplay. This is where it starts. This is where the game starts. So it starts underground, like in a cave. And you saw the water, right? It looks crazy. That part you have to you have to kind of use a controller to make him punch through. So that's yeah, that's it. Ooh, Gears of War should come to Switch 2. Yeah, I agree. Hopefully Gears of War comes to Switch 2. It'd be awesome. That would be awesome. But Pokemon fan, I think that it should not be because the camera also kind of captures you, right? And it tracks you. The camera should track your movement also. So I'm going to find out more about that. Okay. So when I do release my video, on not Donkey Kong, but on the camera, I'll let you know. I'll do some more research for you and then get that information for you. I feel like it should be optional. Yeah, I feel like the camera should be optional. It's not required to play Mario Party Jamboree. Maybe they give you like a little me or something. Oh, you found it. Okay, cool. Yeah, so it is optional. Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We will see how Nintendo handles that with the camera thing, right? We'll see how that's handled. There has to be some. I think they mentioned that the parental controls, parental control things are also part of it for the camera. So yeah, so I think that the parental control for the cameras are a thing. So you have to, it's not available just because you have to kind of maybe surpass it. If so, at least it's kind of, takes care of the kids, So what's the source? Let's see here. Okay, so it says here, Super Mario Party Jamboree on Switch 2 uses the camera to bring you into the game. New minigames and gameplay modes will support sound recognition, enhanced rumble, and optional camera accessories. Yeah, so it's optional. Where is the Nintendo website where you need? Okay, there you go. Okay, so I'm on the website for Nintendo. Let's get you a final answer on that for the camera. Nintendo Switch 2 features. The Nintendo Switch 2, a new way to play exclusive Nintendo Switch 2 Jamboree TV. Yeah, Jamboree TV is for Nintendo Switch 2, and it focuses on a camera. So let's see here. The new modes that use USB mouse controls, microphone, and a compatible USB-C camera sold separately. Players appear within the game via camera play using a compatible USB-C camera sold separately. Game share compatibility for local multiplayer WQHD 1440 resolution in TV mode, full HD 1080p in tabletop mode and handheld mode. Super Mario Jamboree. Now, the fine print, let me go in. Super Mario Party Jamboree Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV is playable only on Nintendo Switch 2. If you already own Super Mario Party Jamboree for Nintendo Switch, you only need to purchase the upgrade pack to play the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. Learn more about upgrade packs. Continue to Nintendo Switch game page. Super Mario Party Jamboree powers up with Nintendo Switch 2. The camera at the top ready. Okay, connect the camera to Nintendo Switch 2 camera accessory or another compatible USB camera to your Nintendo Switch 2 and bring everyone into the game. A compatible USB camera, such as the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, sold separately, is required to use some games featured and okay. So it's required. It says a compatible USB-C camera, such as the Nintendo Switch 2 camera sold separately, is required to use some game features and video chat. To use online services, you must create a Nintendo account and accept the related agreement. The Nintendo account privacy policy apply. Internet connection and paid Nintendo Switch Online membership required. Mobile phone numbers registered required to use game chat. Use online services may not be available in all countries. Please visit the official Nintendo website for more details. Please call 1-800-222-4455. I said 1-800-222-4455. But wait, there's more. To put yourself in the game with game camera play, that's what they're calling it. Connect a compatible USB-C camera like the Nintendo Switch 2 camera to have your image appear in the game. Camera play puts players' faces into the action during minigames when viewers of the game board. Plus, it can capture players' movements. So yeah, it actually, some games require the camera so that they can capture your movement. Full body motion controls in selected minigames. So some selected minigames require the camera so that you can, so that it does, the movement thingy. Compatible in selected modes only. Camera minigames in browser live require a compatible USB-C camera. See, so the camera minigames in Bowser Live, they do require okay. Camera minigames in Bowser Live require a compatible USB-C camera. They do. So they require a camera for that thingy. Smooth mouse controls. The place the Joy-Con 2 controller on its side to use it like a mouse in compatible modes. Slide and click with ease. Plus, with HD Rumble 2, you can feel even more realistic feedback through the controller. Attach the Joy-Con 2 strap and hold the controller firmly when using mouse controls. Shout into the mic. Using the built-in microphone of the Nintendo Switch 2, you can clap your hand and use your voice to control the action in selected modes. You're in the contest and on Jamboree TV. Jamboree TV is a new way to play that's all about audience participation. Take on a variety of challenges along with Mario and friends. Let the game begin. Mario Party. Roll the dice to race other around the game board to collect the most stars. Each of the 7 boards has its own personality. New rules for Jamboree TV include 2-on-2, team match, and more. Plus, you'll connect a compatible USB-C camera. Your face can appear directly in the game. Wow. So, for some games on Mario Party Jamboree, it is required. The camera, yeah. Yeah, the camera is required. Unfortunately, for some of the games, we got that confirmed there. It's on the Nintendo website, in the Mario Party Jamboree place. All right, let's see here. Okay. All right. All right, good question. My old question left, but was kind of physics. Does Mario Kart World have? What other Mario Kart game is it like? Mario Kart World is unlike any other Mario Kart game. It is completely different, brand new. There is really no game other to compare it to. Everything within the game is super new. The race itself has so many new additions to it. I think the only thing that is the same is drive. Drive. Everything else, even the mapping, you have to get used to the new mapping. There's a new mapping to this game too. So I try to play like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's a new mapping. So yeah, then even the characters are more responsive to you. Like when you're playing in the field, then you can actually jump with your characters. Like you have like more movement over the cart and everything. So it's super fun, more expressive. So yeah, this game is, at least to the most recent Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, completely different. Visually, and the thing is that you really can't appreciate the visuals on a screen like that. You have to look at it in person. It's just crazy. It's very, 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 very different. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I think that Nintendo with the camera, I think they have thought of it. They have thought of mostly everything, and I'm pretty sure they have some procedures in place, and the rest is up to the parents. They provide some features. Let's say a camera. The cameras could be attached to parental controls, and so it's mostly up to the parent to make sure that the camera is safe. I personally wouldn't recommend playing with just anybody. With family members. Let's say you have family members that are away, your cousins and stuff like that, and you want to play Nintendo Switch and use the camera mode, then I recommend it in that manner. Don't play with the camera mode with somebody that you don't know, and so that way you avoid any craziness. So that would be the only way that I would personally recommend playing Mario Kart. I mean, not Mario Kart, Mario Party. So yeah. So yeah, you're right. It's everything is new. Yeah, new physics. Everything is new. All right, let's see here. All right, any additional questions you guys would like to ask? Let's see here. This is the Donkey Kong right there. So this is Mario Kart there. This is the thing. As you can see there, the carts change to wherever you are at. If you are flying, there are some propellers that come out, right? There's some wings that come out. If you are in water, it turns into like a jet ski kind of ride. It just has so much, like right now you see right there, it turned into like a plane. Instead of having the gliding thing on top of you, or the parachute or whatever, every cart has now wings. So when you're flying, it has like little wings. The giant mushroom is amazing. Yes, there's a giant mushroom there where you can just step on everybody. Very crazy. There are new power-ups. There are brand new power-ups inside the game. So let's say you are playing right now in Knockout, right? Or you're playing in either Knockout, or if you're playing again online, right? Like look at this. This is the mushroom. It lasts a lot longer and goes a lot faster as well. But when you're playing, look at this. See right there how it changed. He's riding a jet ski now in the water. You see? He's riding like a little jet ski, and then it changes into a cart again. So the cart morphs into different things depending on where you're driving at, which is very cool. Now when you're gonna play online, instead of having the little let me see here. Okay, present image. Let's see. I think that's where I put it. Let's see. Was it here? It won't open here, but let me see if I can open it here. Okay. Let's go ahead and export this. Bing. That's fine there. Okay. So this was the old. So this was the old or this is the current lobby, right? This is the current lobby right here for Mario Kart. This is how you wait for players. This is how you select the tracks and everything, right? And so you get the tracks here, and you just kind of laying there and talking to each other. This is gone. This layout is completely gone. Okay, completely gone. Now, what happens is let me show you. What happens is, I think when this is Knockout. Okay. So let's go ahead and all right. What happens is, like, you select your cart. Let's go in here. All right, you go in there. And look at Mario dancing. Got a little guy there. And so instead of that little map, that little world thing, and then you guys come up and just wait there, you go into knockout mode. You select your player really fast here. I got Bowser, I think. Yeah, Bowser looks awesome. I just got Bowser because I was impressed by how he looked, and of course his speeds. Here, every car has stats now, so you can select the car. Like, stats are part right now. What's happening now is this is the waiting. Right now, what I'm doing, this is the lobby. Instead of that world, this is the lobby. So if you look at the bottom, it says, "Please wait while while the race has been decided." In the bottom, please wait while the rules have been decided, and it says it right at the bottom of the page of the thing. This is the lobby. You are in you're kind of in free roam mode while you wait. And so while you wait, this is what you do. You go around, you go crazy, and you try to find power-ups, and you try to find boosts for your cart. Anything you find helps you in the race. So everything you find helps you on the race. She's telling me that. She's telling me, like, everything you find, look for stuff. I was just like going crazy, just driving everywhere. But see, everything you find helps you in the race. So look, I can see other people there. We're all in the same place. We can race each other. We can bump into each other. Some people like to take pictures and pose for pictures. But this is the lobby here. So gone is that other lobby, and now this is the lobby. You're just racing around and doing whatever you want, picking up power-ups, and those power-ups will help you in the game. Now selecting the player, now you have stats. Each player, let's go back over here. Each player comes with their own stats, their stats, right? And when you match them with cards, watch this. You see that? When you match them with cards, it'll tell you the stats of the player with this cart. Now, one of them says speed. The top one is speed. The other one is acceleration. The other one is weight. The other one is handling, right? So speed, acceleration, weight, and handling. And so when you change your driver and you pair them with different carts, these stats change because I'm pretty sure that each player has their best combination of a cart. Like if you look at here, this one right here, I chose the one with the most speed, almost no acceleration. The weight is good for him, and the handling is very poor. It's called Tiny Titan, right? And so I chose that one just because of the speed. I'm like, I want speed. I could care less about everything else, you know? Yeah, so the lobby does give you an opportunity to get the edge over everybody, yeah. So this is the lobby right here. This is the lobby. And so in the lobby, you're free roaming throughout the entire world, and everybody's in there. Everybody's in there. Like I look over there. There's somebody over there. I can go to them. You see, there's coins. There are different things you can pick up. I don't know why I'm really bad at this, but there's a lot of coins you're picking up there. You see how it kind of creates something, like you start shining. You do tricks that also helps you. You have to find, like, there's a little shop over there. You pick up the food. I didn't pick it up. I missed it. Look at the water. And so all of the stuff you pick up when you're free roaming can help you in the game right at the beginning. So it's very fun. It's super fun. It's going to be very, very fun. You see, like, I just picked up a power up right there. So after that, then the game will start soon. Oh, by the way, all this time, look, you see those little bars there, those little right there. Those are people kind of chatting and stuff. You can see, like, let's go, hooray, let's do this. Like everybody's so hyped. Look at me jumping. Look, you see what I did there? I started jumping. Look, watch this. I start jumping. You can do that. You can jump. Look, watch. Like, if you're hyped, you're happy, you can press the button and he'll start jumping. You can jump. So watch. See? That's me jumping. I start jumping like crazy because we were all like so happy to start. We were about to start, and everybody was right here. Even when you're stopped, when the car is stopped, you can still jump up and down, and you can kind of go like this with your wheels. And so it's very expressive. It's super expressive. Confish, charge your phone. Confish, charge it. Plug it in. Plug it in. Plug it in. So now this part right here is what got me a little bit of, for example, look right here, we get 1, 2. There is, if this is the entire map, it looks big, but take a look at this. Here, I'm selecting a map. I'm selecting where do I want to drive. See, we have the it was on 100cc normal. Yeah, normal. And so right there, you get to select your maps. So you get to select Ice Rally. You can pick plus for random. And so you get to select your maps. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 4. There's 4 tracks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so I think each track has a checkpoint. But that's how you select the tracks. You vote for the tracks. Yeah, it's gonna be very fun to play in the handheld mode or in a multiplayer mode with you guys once it's out. Our tournaments are gonna be crazy. They're gonna be awesome. So yeah. You see that? Now I'm in free roam again. You see that? I'm in free roam again while we wait for the race to start. Now the race is starting. Right now it's getting picked. So, you know, you start the race, you go into free roam while people join in, right? And so you're free roaming while people join in. Once everybody's joined in, then you pick the map, right? And then once you pick your map, you go back into free roam while other people select their maps, and then you start the race. And so this is like the beginning of the race right here. And so off the back, watch what I get right away. Of course, I get the mushroom. Oh my! I got in the lava. he started like fighting because he fell in the lava. Yeah, this is 100 cc's, by the way. This is 100 cc's. It's slow. It looks fast, but it's slow. It's 100 cc's. And it still looks fast. So I'm guessing that in this game, 100 cc's is faster than the 100 cc's in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And of course, they started all us in 100 cc's so that we can, you know, kind of get the hang of it. But check it out. I think in a little bit I get one of these giant mushrooms and I start stomping people and just running over everybody. I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty well, you know, because I'm not that great. I know the cow, right? The cow was awesome. I don't know why I didn't pick the cow, but I didn't pick the cow. I should have picked the cow. See, I got through the first checkpoint. 2 of 6. So it's 6 checkpoints. Oh no. The thing is that you can be at a really good position here and then like 2 seconds later be last. Because there's just so much chaos going on. There's 24 racers, by the way. There's 24 racers here. So there's always something crazy going on. Look at all these carts just passing me by. Look at that. Look at all these carts. That's just crazy, crazy, crazy. Look at that. So you know the game itself is very chaotic. Look, I just got a big mushroom, so I'm stomping over everyone. Look, and you you flatten everyone at the same time. It's funny. Number 6 now. Number 5. Oh, now. Another thing that I like about this game is that once you get hit by something, you can easily get back on the race without wasting too much time. You know, I got hit a couple of times, and the power up that I had allowed me to just continue, just to kind of continue the race. And then of course you have these cars that are coming at you. Look at that. It's crazy. The game is amazing. This is by far, I mean, it's an incredible game. Like we played about 20 to 40 minutes, 20 minutes each. 20 minutes in we played 20 minutes on one side and 20 minutes on the other side on Knockout Tour, and then the other version. I could have gone more. I could have gone and just kept playing Mario Kart, but I wanted to play other games too. But the game is phenomenal. It's just amazing. Just amazing. I know this is gonna be a Mario Kart that I'm gonna play a lot. Once it comes out, I'm gonna be playing this game a lot. Yeah, GameCube on NSO. I knew it. I knew that was gonna be a thing finally. Wind Waker. I'm hoping they add Animal Crossing, the first Animal Crossing to NSO. I'm gonna play that game like crazy. Once they add Animal Crossing to NSO, it'll be awesome. Yeah, so I think this is when I get kicked out. And as you notice, this is like a continuing race. There's no loop, so it's not like you can get used to, or you can kind of memorize the track and say, okay, I'm gonna turn here. Everything is so brand new, all the way, right? So it's just nuts. It's just nuts. Look at all these racers. I'm number 14. Look at that. I did pretty good with the drifting. I'm not a good drifter, but I did pretty good, I think. The rail thing, I still did. You know, I have to practice. This is when I get knocked out. That's it. I didn't make it. You were on the top 12, and the Bowser starts crying there. He starts just crying his eyes out. But you know, after this. After this, the cool thing is that look, you can continue watching and knockout. You can continue doing you can do spectator mode. And so when we have our Mario Kart tournaments and I get knocked out, you guys can continue watching the race online, and I can become a commentator, which is fun. Thank you. Appreciate it. But you know, they had it on a 100cc. So I mean, you see, they had spectator mode. And the cool thing about this is that you get to enjoy like the scenery, how beautiful everything looks in spectator mode. Yeah, knockout tournaments is gonna be a thing. Knockout tournaments is gonna be crazy. 24 player knockout tournaments. I think that's what that's what we're gonna do here on the channel. Look how beautiful it is, right? Look at the scenery. Look at the water. The shadow from the reflection of the sun. Look at that. There's a helicopter. There's a helicopter on top of you. And you see the reflections. Look at that. Look at the helicopter. I think the helicopter has like is kind of our version of the cloud. So yeah, that is Mario Kart. I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. I cannot wait to start playing Mario Kart with you guys. I hope a lot of you have gotten the pre-order in. Let me know in the join our Discord. Join our Discord whenever there's a pre-order alert. I'll make sure to drop the links on Discord so that you guys can secure a pre-order before Switch 2 comes out, and then we can host our very first Mario Kart tournament. I'm also going to be giving away one Mario Kart game a month. So for those of you who pre-ordered the Nintendo Switch, you can, and I know $80 is a lot. That's why I'm going to be giving away one Mario Kart World per month. If you just ordered the Nintendo Switch 2 with no Mario Kart, then I'll make sure that I can populate our community with this giveaway. This is not going to be a giveaway I'm going to be announcing. It's not going to be something I'm going to share the word, because I don't want to bring in subscribers just for that. This is going to be for our community alone. So if you are part of the community, you can enjoy these giveaways. Yeah, so exactly. So anybody who ordered just the Nintendo Switch, I will be doing a one Mario Kart a month. And this is the thing. When I do the giveaway, and I see, okay, who has Mario Kart, who has Nintendo Switch 2 in the chat, right? And I'll do the giveaway amongst those who have a Switch 2 without Mario Kart, right? And then at the beginning, because remember, this is the beginning of a generation. This is just the very beginning of a new system. So as we grow, as you guys get into Nintendo Switch 2, if you don't have Mario Kart, I will focus that giveaway on those who have the system and don't have Mario Kart, and then it'll narrow it down. Let's say just one person doesn't have Mario Kart, but you have the Switch 2, then hey, I'll just deliver them. I'll just send you the code, and you have Mario Kart. And so with that, moving forward. All right, friends, that is gonna do it for today's live stream. I'm gonna try to live stream tomorrow earlier. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video. If you can, drop a like on this live. Go watch the video, the Mario Kart review. I want to do more reviews on the channel, and if you could help me out with that, go watch the Mario Kart review. Leave your comment down in the comments, and then leave a like. That would really help me out in the channel a lot. The Nintendo Switch 2 algorithm completely passed my channel over. I don't know why YouTube is holding my channel back. Of course, my channel has been reported unfairly by some haters and stuff. So I was dealing with that for a long time. As you can see, if you follow more content creators around me in the Nintendo niche, you could see how they're growing fast. They are growing by the thousands. I'm growing by I'm literally growing by 2 to 3 subscribers every other day, right? And so it has affected me a little bit because this is my first console launch, and I was hoping that with the hype, our channel could get a momentum and grow, right? Nintendo Switch 2 has been announced. We had we are well into the hype. We are well into the wave of Switch 2, and my channel has just stayed there stagnant, right? And so if you guys could help me, I would really appreciate it. Just watching the videos, leaving a comment in the videos, just interacting with the video, that will really help push my channel a little further so that we can grow and I can continue to make content for you guys. I want to stay here on YouTube full time with all of you, and you guys have the power in your hands to make that possible. If you want to support me, you can get a mug. You can join our memberships for 99 cents per month, and that'll help me make this my career, right? That'll help me kind of continue making content and having building this community. So 99 cents only, you can join our community. You got perks. You have a lot of videos that are for members only. You get the emojis and all that stuff. I'm releasing an extended version of the Nintendo Switch 2. The Nintendo Switch 2 experience has an extended version that I'm releasing only for members, and this one is gonna have me walking to the airport, a lot of things like that, and like just talking to you, things that happen in the airport and stuff. So I'm releasing that very soon for members. And so yeah, thank you guys so much for staying here with me today. I appreciate you guys more than you know. Let me and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Never give up. Journey on. Peace.